an instantly recognizable figure with the look of a deep intelligence and his sunken, haunting eyes. Edgar Allan Poe captured the imagination and interests of readers across the world. Allan was an American writer, poet, editor, and a literary critic. He was deeply versatile and experimental. Though best known for his macabre and his gothic horror, he explored the paradoxes and mysteries with his dramatic storytelling style. He wrote about love, grief, guilt, violence. Though his stories had a hint of supernatural elements, but his emphasis was mostly on exposing the dark sides of human mind. Besides horror, he also wrote satires, humorous tales, and even hoaxes. He was universally known as the man of letters. One of the most outstanding facts of his character was a kind of duality, as if two people reside in one. On one side, he was gentle and devoted, but on the other side, he was irritable and somewhat self-centered. The same duality also transcends in his art, especially with his poetic talents. There is a sense of rhythm and yet an apparent abundance of compelling inspiration. Poe had a musical gift for poetry, and it was at once hypnotic and haunting. Most of his poetry had flavors of terror and sadness. Some of his important work include short stories like The Black Cat, The Premature Burial, The Oval Portrait, and his famous poetry include The Raven, A Dream Within a Dream, ANNABELLE. Allan's craft often extended to even scientific fiction. He wrote stories about inventions and had some interesting themes like a balloon's voyage to the moon. He was an inspiration to many legendary writers, right from Jules Verne to Sir Conan Doyle of the Sherlock fame, and even Dostoevsky, among many others. Allan Poe had a challenging life. He battled with alcoholism and struggled with bouts of depression and madness. The grief of the death of his mother and his wife haunted him always. He even struggled with monetary issues and died penniless at the young age of 40. Now, much of his fame came posthumously, especially after many of his works were adopted by various writers.